I will ask the obvious question, and that is, have you raised your prices? How are you dealing with this?
So we didn't raise our price yet because, of course, it takes some time before we get hit. We are at the end of the chain here. So the question is more for this coming Christmas, or those coming holiday, Halloween and Thanksgiving and then Christmas. Certainly we're going to get higher prices. We already has 2 increases in prices for finished chocolates, and we're going to have another 2. That's the forecast that I have. And then we're going to miss, I don't know, 25 to 30% of the cacao. We have less cacao in the world today. So yes, it is a challenge.
It's definitely a challenge. And I mean, it's really interesting to hear you say that, I mean, this will affect next Christmas. It sounds like this isn't something that's just going to be resolved in a couple months.
I don't think so. It takes time. It's going to take time. The Ivory Coast and Ghana get hit by a little bit too much moisture, which develop fungus around the cocoa and less production, and then dryness after that. So that wipe out a lot of trees. And you know, I'm not against a higher price of cocoa for the farmer to get their fair share. If the farmer get their fair share, I think they will keep growing cacao. They will stay into the profession. But you know, it's way possible that a lot of the farmers say, we go to another crop. And then it's a catastrophe because we will not have enough cacao. So again, we need to pay those farmers a little bit more. That's, you know, they need to have their fair share.
And I mean, it's a great reminder that we operate in the physical world. And when we're talking about things such as the weather and fungus, it's not like you can just move numbers around on an Excel sheet and the problem goes away. But when it comes to potentially having to raise prices from here, I mean, how would you expect your consumers to respond?
Okay, chocolate is one of those products that you don't have to eat chocolates every day. I mean, maybe, but usually not. So what's going to happen is people will buy less chocolates. The sales of chocolates actually are already down. So it's going to be, I think, not a very good season for us. What we can do maybe is put a little bit more inclusion inside the chocolate. If we do a chocolate bar with almonds, if the almonds are less expensive than cacao, then we're going to add a little bit more almonds. 10% more almonds, 10% less chocolate. So the chocolate bar is the same weight. Customer get the same product, a little bit more almonds. And I think they would be happier than me shrinking the size of my product. So that's what I try to do, working with the inclusion and maybe innovation, and maybe it's an opportunity for us. Who knows?
Oh, so that's really interesting. So you might actually change the product recipes around a little bit to sort of make up for the fact that the price of cocoa is going up and there's just less available of it.
Exactly. So we will do that. And I usually buy my cacao from Central America, or from the Americas, let's say, from Venezuela to Mexico. We have a farm, I'm part of a farm in Mexico where we have 5,000 trees, and we grow very rare cacao. So this is some of the production that we do, and I might make more of that chocolates because we're going to have a shortage on the other side. I don't really use African beans, so that should not impact us so much to get the cacao, but the price is going to be impacted. If Africa go up, Central America will go up also. So the price will go up definitely.
Absolutely. We're talking about the ripple effects here. And I mean, that actually was one of my questions is, are you going to change how you source your beans? But it sounds like that doesn't necessarily impact you as much.
No, we already work with, again, with the Americas. So it's a little bit easier for us. It's shorter trip, and it's better cacao. So if you look at Africa, it's more for the big company like Hershey, Nestle, Mars. Those big companies buy a lot from Africa. We buy less from Africa, more from the America.
And when it comes to how you actually buy your cocoa, I mean, how far out do your cocoa contracts actually go?
So if I buy finished chocolates, I usually make a contract for a year. And that's very difficult because we negotiate pretty hard and we don't always get what we want. If I buy cacao, I usually go directly to the farmer and talk to them and pay them more than the market to be able to get what I need. And that's the only way. You have to pay the farmer a little bit more.
And when it comes to you potentially having to raise your prices to consumers, I mean, what sort of magnitude of price increase could we be talking about here?
I know that between today and the end of the year, I will have 2 times the price of my chocolates, not cacao, chocolates, finished chocolates going up by 10% each time. They already went up 2 times. So we know pretty much where we're going with prices. And the only thing we can do is buy a little bit more now. Dark chocolate has almost 2 years of shelf life, so we can buy a little bit more now, but eventually we will get hit. It's no question.
And of course, we're talking about cocoa right now, but I mean, if you look over the past several years, really from the start of the pandemic, I mean, now it's cocoa, but it was wheat, it was palm oil, it was sugar, it was dairy.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar is, look, if I use a lot of 60% cocoa contents chocolates, which is a pretty high cocoa contents, but the 40% are sugar. And I think people forget sometimes that, it's 60% cacao, 40% sugar. Sugar went up too. So all the prices, transportation is up, everything is up. So yes, eventually, we will have to work with the consumer and try to raise our price a little bit. But we cannot go too far, otherwise, no more sales.
Yeah, absolutely, because to your point, you don't really need to eat chocolate every day. A lot of people do, but I mean, given that we're talking about all these different raw materials, these raw ingredients that have seen so much price instability over the past couple years, I mean, if you look out 5, 10 years, do you think that that's going to change how you do your business?
I think we'll go in a different way. Look, it's a lot of mismanagement in those farms. Aging population, aging trees, and mismanagement. So I think a little bit more investment into those cacao farms by the big industry will help to have a little bit more stability. I don't see how we can keep going doing the way that we do today.
And before I let you go, I am curious. I mean, again, we've been talking about the past couple years. You've obviously been in this business for quite a while now. Can you think of any other period of time similar to what we're experiencing right now?
Never. The cacao went over $10,000 a ton on the future. That doesn't exist. That's the first time I never see something like that. So I heard about shortage, and big company again helped to find different trees to produce more. So that was kind of resolved, but now with the climate changing, and again, the farm being mismanaged, we need to change something there.